microphone in the wrong spot. Sorry about that, everybody. My name is Will Forge, and today we will forge. There we go. Okay. I don't know why chat in here is broken. Let me get it. Okay, docs, chat. Now this should re-upload. Like it should reconnect. There we go. We got chat going. Should be able to see a little better. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully, everyone can join in soon. I'll go here too just to see. Title: Halo Infinite Forge Project Ripshade. Okay, so cool. So the title is not like a good title, but at least it's not just saying restream and stuff like that anymore. So I will need to adjust it because it's a terrible title. But yes, it's not as bad as it was before. Okay. Alright, let's see if this camera is a little jittery all of a sudden. Just trying to make sure everything's working good. And we will start working on stuff. Hey, let's have some fun. This chatbot is here to keep you company. Interesting. I don't know what's up with that. I didn't set that up to talk to me like that. Anyway, okay, let's see. So we need to add some like flood guts all over the place. I think this one having a bit of it over, even all the way over to here, would probably be fine. I don't think this is visible over here. It's not. Good. Yeah, I think this will be fine. So let's go ahead and set up some settings. Hey, Mr. Greencastle, tweet out. Yes, I need to do that. Thank you for the thank you for the reminder. Let's see. Carrot. I'm just gonna, let's see, do this and then I will go do that. That looks nice, the way it's like streaming down vertically. That's good. Really nice and grody. I think though I'm gonna go with like 0.4. Yeah. Yeah, anyway. Let's do that. Let's tweet about it. Let's see. How do I need to go get links again. I need to figure out a way to can Kick automatically tweet out? Is that possible? Because I know that there was like some ability to do that on Twitch, but or through some kind of tool there, but I don't remember. Let's see, if you need to clear chat, then a mod or owner can do /clear. Okay, how do I do that? Nope, that just hid chat. Settings, show grids, mute users, ban users, pop out chat. I can show message timestamps. That's cool. But I don't see it right away. Type it in. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You just do /clear. I see. I see. Now it is cleared. Okay, so I cleared everyone saying hello. But now I understand. So I'd basically do that after a stream. I wonder if there's a way to set it up to where as soon as you, or like 10 minutes after you're done being live, after you go off stream, if you can make it to where it'll automatically, you know, just do that. But let's see. Okay, it's fine without clearing. Yeah, I'll just leave it. But anyway, in the future, moderation dashboard. Let's see. Where am I going here? I'm just trying to get the link to go over to the Twitter, and post the link in the Twitter. Definitely want to post the link in the Twitter. Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, wait, this is not going to be muted. Definitely want to post the link. Okay, now here we go. Share, copy, go back to the Twitter, and let's go with this. Getting so close to finishing. No, even better. Almost done painting these walls with carrots in #Halo Forge. Come join me. Alright, that should be a good tweet. I think that's good. It makes about as much sense as it should. Let's see. Okay, now I should be able to pull this back up. Yes, nice. Okay. Now, speaking of carrots, let's finish this. Let's go ahead and set everything in here to carrot and give it different degrees of flood guts. 0.8. Yeah, it's not bad. I think it would need more, no, it definitely has a weird stripe there. Let's get rid of that. There's a weird green stripe right there. Let's bring it down a bit. Get some you know, layered junk here. Alright. All of these need to be set to UNSC Concrete Cracked. How's everybody been doing, by the way? I completely, like, I didn't expect them to have Halo at this other event, so I just didn't even watch it either. And so I have no idea if anything good came out of it. Did anybody see it? Good, I deleted Halo again. Yeah? Was it because the event had nothing and you're just like, in that case it's gone? Let's see. Carrot. 0.6. Let's see, no, just can't be bothered. Gotcha. I clearly can be. But, yeah. Okay, let's see. Design grid. What's going on with these? We need a, is it a different gray? Is that what I'm trying to, so I need to do? Yeah, I think I set to a gray. That one, right there, probably. And this one needs to be off design grid as well. See, I had to DL it again yesterday from people wanting me to look at something, but deleted it soon after. Yeah. Are you gonna check out the next season whenever it does come out, though? I'm sure you're planning on at least doing that. But let's see. I know most people are planning to, if they played Halo at all. Let's see, is that the correct gray? Like, what is going on here? Why is this one so different? Oh, because I did black and then 0.3. Ah, I forgot about that. Yeah. Okay. That is a better method, actually. Because then it retains some of its original, like, some of the original color that's below, you know? Let's see. On launch day, yeah. After that, who knows? Yeah, you'll find out if it's worth, if you want to keep it around, yeah. I forget what you were waiting on. I know progression system is something you like. You like to be able to get the completionist in you, likes to be able to unlock stuff. And then, after that, I think it was, primarily, water, that's about it. Yeah. Well, I mean, weren't you also waiting for something to potentially make the game something you'd think is worth playing? Thought you did anyway. Let's see, I might leave this floor, uncracked, actually. And I also might replace it with primitive blocks. No, it's literally just the water plane. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, because I guess you mostly care about the creation process more than the game. Let's see, UNSC concrete cracked, and you'll be able to make all sorts of new environments and stuff like that off that, which is going to be cool. 0.4, oh, 0.3, right? Or was it 0.4? Yeah, 0.3. That's what I thought. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, obviously I'm looking forward to it. Alright. Okay, so I think I might leave the dark gray concrete here like I did up here. It's gonna be clean and not cracked. So I'm gonna get this stuff to be all cracked, and then that's where I'm gonna stop doing cracked concrete. But yeah, that'll give us a really cool effect where some of it will look like it's softer concrete, or maybe more brittle, I guess, actually. Maybe the softer concrete is what wouldn't crack, actually, because it's not, doesn't cure as hard, you know what I mean? Because then that means it rebounds instead of cracking. But yeah, That's, you know, that's all I was thinking. Let's see. Oh, this is a sloped piece? Yeah, I should have done that with this one, because I was about to do sloped pieces down here, so let's grab these. I think that's a sloped piece, yeah. Bum bum, bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. So good. Yeah, it's so good. This is the, man, when this hit in the campaign, oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to replay that just because of this. I never beat it on Legendary like I normally do. I started a Legendary run, but I never finished it because I started on the PC, I mean on the console, which was random. I don't know why I started. I was trying to get the graphics, I guess, just trying to see what the graphics on there would look like, you know? Because of course I was on PC the first time I beat it, and then my kids have the console all day, so I just never went back to it. So I might just start back over in the you know, in that version on Legendary. I mean, that's the word. That's what I'm looking for. But yeah, okay. So we've got a lot of stuff now that's nice and cracked concrete, but I don't have anything. Don't have any flood guts on here. I don't know why this is a separate piece still. Didn't I? Okay, so I hadn't actually copied this. We must have talked about it last set, like recently. I did it over there, just didn't over here for some reason. Okay, so this is going to be the 12 probably is the height. Yeah, the Y. Okay, I need to flip this over. It's at 15-degree rotations. Okay, so I need this to be 12 plus 11.5, you know, is 23.5, and add that to 8, so that's 31.5, is that right? 31.5. And looks right. And then get rid of those. Yeah, we're good. Oh, I remember why I stopped. It's because I realized that to put the grime on one side but not the other, I was gonna need to use some other you know, piece, make it two pieces, which is fine actually. I can just like copy it and put it inside of itself and make one side go the other way. Yeah, that would work. I think that's what I'll do. Unless we're... No, that's right. It was that we were deciding if we were going to put flood in this room or not. That's what it was. I had asked, I wonder if I should put... Do you guys think I should put flood in here? And then we never actually got back to answering that question. We just moved on. Okay, so let's continue finishing this room off. Let's try and get ourselves some flood guts on all this stuff. Guess I can do all these ramps. And I think I'm going to do them all at the same time and then readjust them so that I have some that have more and some that have less, because they're probably going to look better that way. You know, find a good spot. Let's see. Do I need it on this? Yeah, I'm going to need it on that. Okay, go find the dirt layer. Switch to carrot. I'm sure everyone is very busy today. So I'm not actually expecting a lot of people to join in. I don't know why. I just have a sense that like very few people are going to join in today, and maybe it's a sense of the you know, this the what do you call it? The announcements just came out, or the show was just being announced and everything like that. And whenever there's news about games, it seems like very few people play their games. They play, you know, even games they've been playing nonstop for a minute, for like a whole day or two after announcements like this. What is this? What in the world is playing from my computer? Oh, that was somebody following. I'm so unused to it. Or something. Someone doing something. Oh my god, that was so... Yeah. Okay, so kick. Yeah, I'm figuring this out now. That's great. I was like, what in the world? Did my YouTube video go to the next song? Hey, Unique, how's it going? Oh, wait, did you just raid or something? I'm not sure. That's hilarious. I was like, what is this music? I need to set that up so I can hear it and know what's going on. Man. Unique raid. I thought so. Yeah, after a bit there, I realized that's what it probably was. Let's see. Yes, raid. I was like, what is this? Okay, well, I will get that set up. I will make it to where I can actually understand what's happening. Just gotta paint everything in carrot. Oh, not 0.1. Just 1. There we go. Look at that. Okay, get some flood juices everywhere. Well, we don't need them as much over here or over here, so let's reduce that. Also, they look horrible. They've got this big old green streak on them. Let's do less over there. This side, though, needs to be really thick with it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Well, welcome to the stream, everyone. Okay, we've got so many guts here. Let's, if I do this one, it's gonna do the other side. Like I was saying earlier, I might need to copy them over. Let's see. I had, what do you guys think about all of the video game news, all the Xbox news? Let's see, where is my correct direction? Microsoft been restrained from buying Activision temporarily. Oh, really? Hope this stream is going good, buddy. It is going pretty good. We kind of just started in a way. Not really just started. I just feel like we just started whenever the people start showing up. You know what I mean? But yeah, basically. Let's see. Where the fuck is Halo? Right? Oh man, the contest was like, or not the contest, the announcements was like, okay, whatever, man. Why don't you guys like actually, you know, oh, that was not what I wanted to do. I don't know what I just did, but I just wrecked an object here. Okay, I can fix this. I just really messed it up, that's all. Okay, let's see. Boom. Okay, here we go. But yes, I don't know why it wasn't in the in anything. Didn't make any sense. Yes, exactly. They should just sell Halo and 343 if they don't care about it, right? I don't know that they don't care about it. I think that, honestly, here's what I think happened. Look at how, what's his name? What's his face? Unishek is talking on Twitter all of a sudden, sharing like all the things we already talked about. You know, here's a recap on everything we've talked about for Halo Infinite, you know, in the last couple of weeks, you know, and yada yada. Here's my thinking. I think they honestly felt like they had advertised enough of Season 4 in some weird way. That like 343 had honestly thought they had done, oh no, we've been talking about it for a long time. Everybody knows about it already. We're good. And that they actually thought that they didn't need to go to the show. I could be wrong. I think it was like straight up advertising failure. Not like no one cared, not like there's nothing to show about it. Maybe they didn't have time to make a trailer for it for this next season or something, but I think it's honestly something else. I think it's that they just straight up thought they had it good. Not enough advertising budget, right? Like maybe they didn't, or maybe they don't have enough people at 343 to take time out of their day to make a trailer. You know? They're like, we don't want to hire a third-party company. We're in the middle of working on season, you know, 4, and it's just like, yeah. But no, Sketch said today that they have a trailer. Well, they do have a trailer, I'm sure, but it probably was in the works while they were. It's probably still being made right now. You know what I mean? Like, maybe they were in the process of making it when the show was about to start, and they couldn't get it done in time. They had a muzzle not to talk about anything until the Xbox shows were over. Really? They should just sell Halo and 343 if they don't care about it. Yeah. They had an actual, like, announced, like they were told not to do anything, because that's crazy. That's gotta be... Bro, Xbox didn't even retweet Unishek's breakdown. What the heck, man? Or at least they haven't. Maybe they will. But no, I have no idea. That sounds crazy. Like, do they really not care about Halo at this point? Like, what is wrong with them? Where's their head at? I don't know. There's no signal boosting or mention of Halo from Xbox at all. I mean, their actions suggest no. Can't post a link, rip. That's all we can go by. Wait, you can't post a link? Because I thought I did set up to allow you to. I thought I turned off the thing that was blocking from posting links. Maybe? Let's see. Let me do settings. Don't know how to find it. It'll be in the Kick settings itself. Okay, I can do that. Settings. Stream queue security, maybe? Or is it in community? Yeah, chat settings. There we go. Allow viewers to post links in the chat. There we go, save. There we go, that's okay. And if I regret it, I will undo it. If I am made to regret it, I will undo that. But yeah, I'm sure you're about to link to a, is that to a Twitter profile, or Twitter tweet or something like that about it? Let's see, it'll be in the Kickstart settings itself, yeah. Okay, so I think with this one, what I'm gonna do is the same thing I do with the other one, except for that I'm gonna make it shorter as well. From, let's see, this way. And I'm only gonna make it shorter on the y-axis by 0.1. 49. That way I can apply a texture to this one, and it will it'll show up pretty nicely. Let's see. It'll be, yeah. So maybe I'm completely wrong because I didn't even watch the show. So I guess I showed them as much love as they were showing to Halo, but you know, whatever. Maybe they knew. Maybe they somehow, maybe it was my fault. Maybe they're like, well, if he's not even gonna watch it, why would we even have his game there? Who knows? Let's see. Dancing rodents. Very nice. There, that's looking, it's looking more and more like it fits into the room instead of the room just having like concrete, which is the flood on the walls, you know what I mean? This area though is really throwing it off because I don't have anything applied to it because like it's all of this wall. It's this whole chunk of wall. Also, Botrix, what happened with that? What happened with Botrix? Botrix? Did they immediately die or something after we applied them? Like, what's going on? Haven't seen it post here at all. It posted at the very beginning. When I went live, it was like, we're here to keep you company. I was like, oh, okay. Thank you, bot. I guess that's cool. Let's see. Okay, I need to get this thing wider and finish up this wall, 16 by 16. Okay, and this one is 15.9 by 8. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know though. I don't know what's going wrong with it. Let's see. I think I've got to flip this over so that the Z goes the correct direction, and we add 32 to this, so 40. And that should be the correct size. Get rid of that one and that one, because apparently they were also thicker. And then the y-axis, we need to add 16 to this, so it would be 32. It would be 31.90, and that should line up with where the other one was. That is not where the other one was. Maybe I was completely wrong there. But anyway, the point is that yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's up with them in the show and everything like that. It's very strange. There was some kind of like clamor spot here where you could like get outside the map by accident, but it looks like it's completely fixed, and that wall being open was part of the problem. I'm thinking I need to remove these and put in something else here. I mean, they're not bad, but they're kind of look a little strange. But yeah. Also, let me go down here to grime. Yeah, it's region 3, and switch it to some carrot. Get some nice grossness there, some flood flesh, and I think what I'm going to do is actually make it to where, like this one, which is farther away, did see it in Unique's chat, so I don't know if something is set up different. Yeah, maybe. Unique, if you are still here, which I don't know if you are or not, but if you are, maybe you can let me know if I set something up wrong. But if you had to change something to make it show up better, is what I mean to say. But yeah, look at that. Okay, so we've got a couple of different severities of flood guts on those. I kind of thought this looked like nice and meaty there, so I figured this one would be nice and meaty on it, like nice and juicy, so to speak. I do like the look of this dangling out of here. Let's do that on this one, since it's the really flood gutsy one. And maybe we can do it in a way that it also won't cause clipping into, or like what do you call it? I don't think you're gonna have any, it won't cause any head. Yeah, it's not gonna hit your head space. So yeah, that should work good. And then we can infest this thing a little bit. Through it a little, and make a little, like, linking tendril thing across there. Looks kind of good. And then what we will do is then proceed to shrink this down. And put one up here. I don't hate that. It adds a cool tendriliness to it. And then another one down here. That'll be more chunky. There we go. The tentacle gets to come out of that. Let's see. And then I will grab this and put it over here. And try to figure out a way to make it sort of fit into here and feel a little bit gross. Let's see. A little bit like some, you know, warts on a flood infestation. Yeah. Put some of that green basically up into there, combined with that, you know, the green of the carrot, ends up making this tentacle look not so much out of place. Also, I get to leave these here. Even though they were just sort of randomly stuck there a long time ago, I can just leave those tentacles just coming out of it. And it looks pretty good. Let's see, unless the chat box toggle you had on for kick didn't save. Maybe? Okay, let's check. Let's try that. I don't want to bore everybody, but let's go to Botrix real quick and see if I can fix this. This is not it. Okay, hold on. Botrix. Let's see. Botrix.live. That's it. I think I actually bookmarked it, but I don't think I put the bookmark anywhere. That makes sense, so. Always translate Spanish to English, thank you. Okay, now, chatbot. Capitalization protection, link protection, emoji protection, symbol protection. All of those are off. Chat alert, setup, change language, voice message. Level system, point system, rankings. Well, it's got the rankings according to this. I don't know what it's doing. Let's see, I'm going to grab it and put it over here because then I can see what if you're saying anything. Did see it in Unique's chat, so I don't know if something's set up different unless chatbox toggled on. Yeah, okay, so I'm not sure what I've got toggled on wrong. I know each site .integration has to be turned on individually. Yeah, the integrations. Let's try that again. It should be set up still. In theory. It's not wanting to load. This morning I had a weird computer thing where streams, it's posting to streams. Will Forge is forging. Should be. I wonder if it's because it's trying to send two at the same time. You know, like maybe it's trying to send one to... Well, Pingcord did it for YouTube. Oh, I think I know what's going on. Yep, I think... Okay. It's saying that, no, mods should all have permissions in here. I wonder... No, it's not about permissions. I was thinking it might be that. The Pingcord had permissions already, but then... Botrix didn't. But, oh well. I'm not sure. We will have to figure that out as we go. But yeah, for now, I'll just go back in here. Let's see. I kind of want to do like that thing I was saying where, you know, the flood likes to strangle light. So I kind of want to do the flood encroaching in on this light real quick, you know? And I kind of like how that's looking. It's got a little bit of a clip there, but I do want to fix... I'll fix that, but I do like the way it's... kind of like, let's see, we'll go to 1% of a rotation like that, and then sort of just get that one tentacle to come out in front of it. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Yeah. Let's see, it might be in your profile, I don't know. It might be, I have no idea. We will see as time goes on if we can get it to work a little better. But I don't know. You know. Let's see, 0.7. I kind of want that one to be a little higher. Probably this one as well. 0.7. And I'm considering replacing this all with a single piece that will fit here. Because there's a bunch of different pieces I can put here that are one solid piece that might actually make this smoother with the textures. The textures are looking bad to me. I don't like how this is happening here. You also might notice that there's like a weird like purpley effect in there. That would be because these objects were placed by Ripshade all the way back before this was fixed. Where the color, well, I thought it was that. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's something to do with light shining on it or something. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to find an object that will fit there. Let's see. Accents, biomes, let's see. Now, Halo design sets. I think there is a... Is it in walls? I think it's in walls. Where they've got the one that's kind of has a nice angle like that. What is this? Is this it? This is it. Let's see if this will actually rotate correctly to be the same angle, you know what I mean? Let's see. Bring me... There it is. I put down on the D-pad. Oh, the object... Oh, no. Really? It's a broken object. I mean, it's not that broken. It's kind of cool that you can alter it to stretch, but that should be a ramp. That should be a ramp doing that if it's going to do that. That's horrible. Gosh. I never found this object being broken. Had no idea. But, like, yeah. The way that's stretching and warping and changing its shape. No good. It's snow goats. It is snow goats. Let's see. This one might work. Because I can just, you know, clip it into the concrete that's underneath it. This one might work, actually. This one's... Oh, come on now. Reset. Change it to object... Really? This one too? Oh, man. I mean, this is actually pretty useful for a ramp, though. Or for a part. I've never actually tried to rescale these. I think... Remember, I was putting it on that other map I had. But, like... I never attempted this. Did you actually link the account with the link you have to paste in chat? Yeah. Actually, link the account with the link I have to paste in chat. Yes. Yes, I did. I did do that. That was a, there was a bunch of people posting in there. But it was, yeah, I did actually get that. So, I'm not sure what it's doing. Should I do it again? I think your music is causing static in the background. Again! Well, thank you for the info. I'm gonna go and get that fixed. It's in OBS, right? I gotta go into, I've got a channel, an audio mixer channel, that draws from this window in Chrome that I'm using for the YouTube to be playing in the background. And I just gotta switch it off of main, which is the name of the window, switch it back on, and it should be back to having no static. Let's see. Is that better? If that's better, then that's great. If it's not, then I will try other things and fix it. And it has something to do with OBS and pulling the information. It's very strange, and I don't know why it does that. Is this one also... Object, this one also scales this way? That seems really weird to me. I would scale a different way. 1 second, didn't hear you. Oh, I said that I did in fact go and do that. So I shouldn't be having that trouble. Let's see. And then someone else is saying from YouTube chat that my music was bugging out. Soup Can G. And I appreciate Soup Can G. Also, welcome to the stream. Let's see. Okay. Not finding that angled wall that I was thinking was in there. Not sure why these things are scaling in the directions they are. It's very strange. I think in primitives they have trapezoids, which is similar. That might be able to work. And I don't know if it's going to be the correct shape because it needs to be... Okay, come on now. Oh, how do I get to 30 degree? I see. Yeah, no, see, that's going to scale it to be... It's going to change that too much. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we just got to put in triangles here instead of these cubes. Something more akin to this one. It's better? Okay, cool. I appreciate the info. Yeah. Let's see. I think I need to get my Y to match my X. So we'll do this, and I'll see if it's the actual size we're looking for once I get it figured out. Oh, okay. It just didn't want to go in there. Okay, so if we do this one, and we go by 1/8, I think. Nope. We gotta go down by this, and then flip it there. Yeah, that looks good. Much better. Okay. Then over here, we will do there. And I'm debating putting some flood guts into this, right? Because, like, it might just look cool to do it. In a way that doesn't add too much, like, to the walking area. The walking surface, you know? Because it's, it needs to... Well, I don't know what just happened to that scale. That was really weird. But, yeah. There we go. That looks pretty good as a start. And then we will come over here, put some more in. And I actually want to tilt it so that on one side it looks like it's coming out at a different spot than on the other side, so one piece can work double time. I want to rotate it as well so it's a different shape. But basically, if I just have one piece, you know, going straight through, it'll look like it's exactly the same on both sides. And that's not what we want. We want it to look like it's more randomly grown, like, you know, flood flesh is, usually. More of an unusual shape to it. So something akin to this looks pretty good to me. And then we're actually going to stretch it a little bit this way so the flesh kind of wraps around. Can I go just enough that it looks like it's just barely wrapping around that corner without it being a problem? If I bring it lower, I think I could. Yeah. Let's see, it's better. Cool, cool. What is the period, Aaron? Let's see. So, yeah. That looks pretty cool. Nice and infested, I think. Oop, I was inside of an object. Okay. Alright, that looks a little better. I actually kind of like that, how it's like growing up like that. I've been waiting for you to read my comment. What'd you say? Show me that chat box tab again. Man, how'd I miss that? 1 second, didn't hear you. I think it's because he said it's better right as I glanced up, and I didn't even notice that you had said something. Okay. Just by coincidence. Okay, chat box. What were you looking for? The chat box tab. Again, this one here. Its Discord channel is into streams. It just says that, and you know, that's about it. If I hit edit, I'm not sure what's going on. That's integration. Oh yeah, integrations. You're talking about chatbot section. Okay, here you go. Are you looking for which of these are you looking for? Commands, timers, modules, YAM. I don't even know what YAM is. Trait bot. Do I have to? Is this what the problem is? Do I need to create a bot account? Is in the testing phase and it's possible to find a bug. Do I need to come in here and create a bot account or something? Do you have an account for your bot? There should be a URL somewhere to link it. Yeah, no, I did that. I did that URL. You asked me if I did that. I said yes, I did do that. I don't know why it's not working. I might have to do it again. But I did do that. Let's see. Profile, loyalty, integration, referrals. I forget how I got back to it because it's something where maybe I should turn it off and turn it back on. And no, that's paid. Okay. Just trying to see if maybe turning it off and turning it back on again will bring up an option. Oh, that's right. Whenever it gave me integrations, I went to kick, and then I set this up. Whenever I set this up, is whenever it, like... Let's see. Okay. Press confirm. Do you want to save changes? I had done this before whenever I unchecked the, something up here. But saving them again might make it reset. Who knows? So that might still work. Modules. Is whenever we set up this stuff, and I set up the rankings. Point system premium. Okay. Level system... Voice messages, I've got that turned off, but let's see, referrals, integrations, Twitch Kick. What do you think? Loyalty? What is this? Soupcan G? Ranking? Huh? What's this? Store, sales record, ranking? Let's see, maybe I have to hit settings here? Wait, what? Now it's a check. I hit settings and now it's a check. What the heck? Settings? Oh, I see. It's changing what I'm actually going into. I see. Yeah, okay. Wait, was I in YouTube before? Oh, hold on. Because YouTube didn't have that. Look at that. Figured it out. Turn all these back off. Modules. Setup. Voice messages. The TTS. Why not? We'll see how that works. And then we'll turn it off if people are too abusive with it. Reward your followers by giving them a level for interacting in the chat. Sure. Level system. Rankings. To reset your channel's rankings, you can select to reset the points, levels, or both. Nope. Import from Nightbox. Put your command timers. Okay, confirm. Okay. Look at that. That's all it was. That's what it was. So now we're in Kick. Yeah. Epic Gamer testing. Let's see if it's gonna pop up. If it did it read it out to you? It didn't read it out to me in my headset. And if it didn't, and that might be because I don't have the stream up on my screen. Which also means it wouldn't be on the YouTube video. Which means the YouTube video would be safe from anything you said on there. Which would be, you know, that's desirable. I don't want somebody coming in and saying, like, you know, things that get me demonetized on YouTube. Which I'm not even monetized, but I'd love it. Okay, Botrick should be here now. Yes, exactly. Hopefully it worked. If not, oh well. Okay, I want to continue this sort of column upward. You see what I mean? That would be really cool, I think. And I also am thinking about replacing this wall with these. With some more of these, but I'm not sure exactly how because they would be hitting this glass. So maybe not exactly these, but something like it. I just really liked the idea of something over here to match this color and to look like metal. You know what I mean? So, if, for example, I did this, and, ooh, wait, I can just clip it into the wall and get the column? Wait a minute, that means I could literally just do this. Oh, man. Huh, that's perfect. I was gonna go and find another object that was like a support object or something and be like, yeah, that's good enough. I'll just settle for this. And then in my heart be like, I wish I could find a better object for that, you know? But nope, I'm good. And then I just tick it back into the wall and we got ourselves a support column. That's awesome. I like that a lot. Your double check though. Okay, wait, you said Forge Hub contest ends on the 30th, by the way. Yes, yeah. Oh, I think it's like the 4th, actually, of next month, but I think you're right, actually. Because that might have been before, like, they delayed it one of the times. I don't even remember anymore. But yes, we are definitely getting close to it. We're running out of time. And we need to, like, either double time it, or we need to, you know, I don't even know. Okay, I like that, and then what I'm going to do is going to make sure it's not showing on the other side, which it is not. Fantastic. And then I'm going to flip it over, and we're going to try and get it over here, and then we're going to move this one down the same way. Like that. And get ourselves a very nice little vertical line there that matches in scale to the others. And we'll go that way. Now, of course, below here, if we want any kind of vertical line, and we continue the same thing, the entire rest of the wall appears, and it will block the doorway. So that's no good. We need to find something else. Yeah, it ends on the 30th. Okay, so you have just over 2 weeks. Right. That's right. It's 1 week past the next season start, and the next season starts in exactly 1 week, I believe. Yeah, I don't need this all to be a prefab anymore. See. Okay, so now I want to have this coming down between the two like these are right here, right? This is actually not centered. Interesting. I did not center these. I just sort of slapped them in. Oh wow. They're very not centered. Okay, let's go ahead and put them right above there and make sure they're even touching the wall, because they may not be. Let's see. I remember this now. I just slapped them in and was like, I might do this. I might not. We'll see. And then apparently I'm going ahead with it, so. Which is probably for the best, because, like you're saying, we're running out of time. Let's see. I think that is centered. Yeah, that looks centered with these panels here. Maybe one more tick this way, but... yeah, that's right. Yep. Okay. So, also, since you're logged in with Botrix now for Kick, you can add the Discord integration. Oh, cool. Yes. For the, so that it'll post to there. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's go do that really quick. I closed it. Of course. Oh wait, I can just tell it to reopen close tab. There we go. Okay, so now I go to integration again, right? Integrations, Kick. That one should be the same though. I'm on platform Kick, and I saw that right as it changed, by the way. Save changes, again, just in case, but it looks like it's the integrations is separate from what we were looking at a minute ago, so I'm not sure exactly why. Maybe I have to delete this one and then recreate it, do you think? Maybe something went wrong with it. Let's see. Oh, there it is, yes. You leveled up to level 1. Cool. And it's a mod. Cool. Very nice. Alright, so I think that getting into the Discord is not... I either have to delete it and rebuild it, or... and maybe it'll work the second time, or it's already should be already set up. But, because I don't think it's over here. I just have a ping cord from the YouTube channel. Let's see... wait, what is this? This URL from what? Oh, into here. Yes. The problem is that I already did that. I bet if this, no, it's not in forever. If you could scroll up far enough, then you'd actually see me posting it in here a while back, or yesterday, or day before yesterday, or whatever we set it up. I don't remember, but yeah. Oh, Botrix is already working. Yes, it is, but I'm just saying it's not working in Discord. It didn't post that the stream went live. DW about this URL thing anymore. Don't worry about this URL thing anymore. Yeah. That was for the URL thing. That's true. So I shouldn't need to worry about it. Okay, so... okay. One thing I might do for this is just to do this. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna snap this into there. I'm going to deselect that one and delete that extra, and then I'm going to make this one match this one to get the correct location. I should have done that with both of them at the same time, though now it's a waste of time. I'm going to have a bit of wasted time trying to get them to both be over here. But this will give me my center, so I can just do this, and then I know to delete that one. And now I need to get that one to be lined up, so let's do the exact same thing again. Like I said, could have done it at the same time by simply doing it like this and snapping it into there. It was there for a second. There we go. And then deselect that one and delete it, and delete the piece over there, and then move it this way. Okay, what's going on? Okay, my messages aren't coming through again. It's working in Discord. There we go. That message worked. Checkmate, Kick. Kick hates the word Discord. Nice. Does it really? Why does it hate the word Discord? Do they have some kind of weird, like, I don't know, like bias against it, so because they don't want anyone to send people to chat elsewhere, they want people to be engaging on the site or something? I was saying it like 4 times and none of them came through. Yeah, it must be that the Discord is somehow blocked by the site itself, because my bot is not set up to block that, for sure. Okay, now, these should be cracked concrete. But they're still just design grid. Wow. Wow. Wait, where? I was looking for carrot. That was not right. Concrete cracked. That's what I'm looking for. Wait, are there 2? Yeah, there are 2. That's where concrete raw is. Okay, I was wondering about that. UNSC concrete cracked. There we go. Okay. I was saying it like 4 times. Yeah, maybe. Also, wait, do you have any commands in your YouTube chat to auto-post Discord or Twitter? Any commands in my YouTube chat to auto-post Discord or Twitter? I don't. I didn't know you could do that on YouTube. That's very helpful. Oh, you know what? I didn't check yet. Did Ripshade fix this? He did not. He did not. I think the intended location for this is there, like the opposite side of the map. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it. Well, let's see. Or Nightbot. Let's see, Nightbot or Nightbot. You can with Streamlabs or Botrix. Okay. I will try to do that then. Okay, I need to figure out exactly where this needs to be to match this side. It looks like it's not quite squarely in the middle of this yellow and that frame there. It's like just slightly to the right here. Okay, so that's what I need to do over here. The frame, what is it, ends there or something? Yeah, okay, so we need it to be just slightly further over. That looks about right. Not quite sure, but I'm pretty sure that's right. Because this frame has white in it because it's on this side, so yeah. Okay, so with Streamlabs I could do it, which I still have my Streamlabs thing going, but the thing is that for some reason it doesn't matter. Like if someone followed me over on Twitch, it would do the sound effect here. Like if someone went over there and followed me right now while I'm live, I'm pretty sure that my OBS would actually pick up on someone following me on Twitch, and then it would actually play right now. It should, but Streamlabs, because you don't have to be live for Streamlabs to be following your ability to be followed, right? But unfortunately, because Streamlabs never worked for some reason like that, it just never worked at all, or just suddenly stopped working rather. Yeah, it doesn't want to do it. But anyway, it's in the chat bot for the specific platform on Botrix, then under commands and timers. Okay. It's in the chat bot for the specific platforms on Botrix and under commands and timers. Okay. So if I go to chat bot and I go to commands, you haven't added a command yet. So if I go to commands and I can say message platform, Twitch, YouTube, Discord, Kick. Cooldown, alias strength. Okay. So YouTube chat to auto post Discord or Twitter. Okay. So basically I can make it to where it'll automatically give links to the Discord and links to my Twitter account, is what you're saying? In the message? Okay. That's cool. Okay. I'll set that up another time. Which, you know me, might take a little bit, but let's see. Okay. Alright, I'm just looking around at things we need to do. This outer area was an example, and ends up being, and now it's like, yeah, just make sure Botrix is also in your YouTube chat. Okay, will do. Yes. I was just looking at the Kick one, wasn't I? So yeah. Okay, Let's see now. Okay, these 3 panels can all be the same. All of these can be the same. And if we wanted to, we could make this dark gray come down to here and make that all one big panel. But this area needs to be arted at all. Like, it's still the block out. And we've got... Just trying to find everywhere I need to do work. All of these blocks can all be unified into one giant block, I'm pretty sure. We've got... Oh, you know what? I've got a lot of plants in here that are now being covered by flood guts that we can either move to another area or get rid of because it's so dense already. We probably don't even need them. And I am now currently blanking on what to do except for art over here, which was basically... Originally, we were thinking like a door with like a gate on the side, and then have it to where, like, kind of like this thing, and this supplies. It looks like a supply closet door, even though it's actually a crate, which we altered the dimensions of, which was going to be kind of cool. But well, good to know Botrix is working now. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, that it is actually functioning. So what we need this to do is, we want it to be a... Well, first off, we need to move the bounds, because the out of bounds area is now eliminating it as a playable space. What is this? Nav cutter? Oh, okay. I don't know that we need this, to be honest. Like, we kind of need it because we need to nav cut everything outside the map. But the place it's located isn't really necessary. Let's see. What is this one? That's that glowing orb. We got another nav cutter over here. I think that maybe Ripshade was finding it was pointing to an area that was not desirable to be connected to. But yeah, we don't need it right now. Okay. All this junk out here needs to be all cleaned up, but we're good for now. It's not that big of a deal. I just need to find the soft kill. Is this it? Is this one? Yes, this is the outer barrier here. And what we want to do probably is move this one up and scale it to right there at that back door. That the back side of that little area. We can have it inside the wall, actually, because the wall is going to be, you know, it's thick, so there's another side to that wall. And we can actually bring this down and raise it up taller, right? Like this. To make sure that crane is completely enveloped in it, so if someone gets up on top of the crane via a grapple shot, it won't matter. We'll probably also put some invisible, you know, barriers. You know, some blockers. That's the thing, like... that bothers me is like team blockers, the way they work is like not on the collision scale, and it kind of feels like it throws me off. I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody, but yeah. Okay, we're gonna make it come down so I can actually see it in there, and we're gonna make it tall enough. Yep, it's tall enough. And then we're gonna duplicate it, and we're gonna bring it over here. We're gonna put it right here, and I think that we can scale the bottom inside settings. Yes. So we were just scaling the top because of the other way it was. I could flip it over. I don't know if that would do anything. I forget if that will do anything. But what I'm trying to do is make it to where if you can't get on top of this stuff. So now we can make this thin and just make one for this wall. Almost like the one it was originally, and I could have totally just used that one originally. But yeah, there we go. In fact, we will put it here. And make it wide enough that people won't want to be able to get up on top of there, which this one also covers that area. So, as you can see. So, this should work out pretty nicely. And it's still visible so we can get to it. And it shouldn't block... Yeah, you can still use the grab lift there, which is all nasty and gnarly and has all sorts of weird stuff. Twitch doing dumb stuff again. Is it? More stuff? Oh, man. Share the news. What's going on? What are they doing? Because that is just hilarious that they just sit there shooting themselves in the foot all day. Okay, what all pieces in here do we need? There's a lot of stuff in here that probably needs to be deleted. Like those two, probably not necessary at all. Because this piece can just come down here. But I don't even know if that piece is necessary. Oh, this is the thing that's set up to be able to be a door if we need it to be. Okay, so I do want this to be a separate piece here from that piece because we were thinking about expanding in that direction. Okay, so I'm going to flip it over. Harassing streamers. Oh no, I saw that! I didn't actually get to read, like, there was a video that I didn't actually watch where, like, they were, like, hopping into a stream that where someone was talking and potentially about the stream, the Twitch stuff, and, like, started harassing the streamer that was in there, that person's on their own stream, and it was, like, he couldn't ban them because they're Twitter, employee. And, like, yeah, no, I saw that, and I just didn't get to actually look at it, you know? Not for real, you know what I mean? Man, that is insane. Do you think the success went to their heads? You think maybe, just maybe, the success of their platform went to their heads and they thought they were freaking, like, you know, golden gods. Let's see. This would be 49, I believe, to encapsulate both of those and not poke up too far. Yeah. We can delete that, and nope, not that one. Let's see, yeah, streamer just got off after that. Just, like, left the platform? Yeah. Ninja's also leaving after contract ends. Yeah. Understandable. Like, that whole situation, like, oh, that was why that piece was there. Oh, well, this floor needs to be cleaned up then. Oh, you know what? This one piece could be expanded left or right. Let's add, what, 16 to Y, so it's 32. And then flip it around and add another 16 to it so that it is 40, what, 8? Is that one right? Am I being dumb, or is that right? Yes, that's right. Okay, cool. Alright. Ninja's also leaving after contract ends. Yeah, that's... yeah, very understandable. That's insane. Somehow, it's like... So, whenever I did appliance repair, right? I would show up at people's houses or at their place of business. Eventually I was doing commercials, so it became places of business, right? So, and whenever I'd get there, right, they would be, there always, something always went wrong with their stuff. Not my, like, they would go, here, let me show you what's going wrong with it. They'd turn something on, and either that machine would do more than it did before, more wrong than it did before, or they would turn that on and it would be going, they'd be testing it, and then I'd start repairing it, and then another machine would just break while the person who's, like, doing the laundry, you know what I mean, like in a hotel or whatever, doing the sheets, they'd just put it over the dryer and it would break. And everyone always was always like, man, I'm so glad you're here when it broke. And I'm always like, yeah, I can't tell if I am cursed to where whenever I show up everything goes haywire, or if the machines themselves, or if I'm lucky, or if you're like everyone, like I'm a lucky charm, so whenever I show up, everything is that's right whenever everything goes haywire. You know what I mean? Okay. So this just reminds me of that. As soon as I start streaming, immediately Twitch starts going insane. Other things go weird and haywire. Their app breaks on Xbox. And it just it reminds me of all of that. I know it's silly and strange, but it just reminds me of that. Of always showing up, and as soon as I show up, everything starts breaking. You know? I don't know. Maybe it's silly. Someone just came in the room, I guess saw us streaming and went, oh, whoops, and like ran out. Probably one of my kids. Let's see. Put this in here. It's like a blessing and a curse for a technician to be able to be like there when it breaks, because then you don't have to come back the next week. But I just basically like, yeah, it just reminds me of that. Coffin, yep. Let's see, did I see orange in here? I thought I did. Yes, I did. I don't think we need this piece. It's inside of the other stuff. It just got buried. Oh wow, yeah, a lot of this isn't necessary. I probably will leave one of these because I need one piece to go all the way up the back wall behind this panel just to make sure this panel covers everything, but I may not even need that because the panel does cover the whole thing. So I probably don't need any of these. Let's reselect that. I feel like I should have selected the bottom one and it didn't. And so I was worried that I might have selected something else. How has it been an hour already? I know, right? I have no idea. It feels like it's like I just started. Let's see. Okay, so we're cleaning up a lot of this stuff. These collision blockers are old and not necessary. But we left them there until we were ready to delete them, and I think that might be getting close to time to delete them. But essentially, they're going to be replaced with much larger blockers that, you know, are here. But yeah. Let's see. Okay. Oh, this is just a giant block. Oh, okay. That's that piece. That was clever. Doesn't need more pieces to do it. Yeah. Okay, so we were gonna do. Let me do this just so I can just so that I can envision what we're gonna do later, so that I can build this room to match that, and then that way later, whenever we go to build it, we won't have to do things twice. We won't have to completely redesign it because it's also like a cool style. Vehicles. What we were gonna do was a saber, right? And we're gonna put the saber in here. We had two sabers hanging on that wall and one over here, right? So I guess the saber is going to basically be in this. At this point, I'm thinking this will be what it would do. Now, it's not going to be... I'll probably get rid of this giant block and put it something else there. I was just now talking about how that's, you know, saves a bunch of resources. But basically, we're going to do that, and we're going to do this. And they still exist, but they're just not on here right now because I hid the big team battle, or I deleted it. I might have made it a prefab and deleted it so I could slap it back into the map. But basically, yeah, this is going to be like the launch area. I think this will actually be right up against the wall. So because of that, we want to make it to where, you know, it's like, what do you call them? The Vipers from Battlestar Galactica. You need to have, like, you know, launch sites and railroads kind of things. Or not railroads. Just ways of launching them, so you can immediately go into combat. But anyway, the point is that I might put a floor there that allows you to see the bottom of the almost called a Viper, of the saber. Almost called a Razor, and then I almost called it a Viper. But anyway, and we're gonna go. Let's see. A Razor would be a cool name for like a stealth jet in Halo, because they're all swords, but they're not necessarily swords. They can be blades. You know, you could just make it a razor and make it a stealth jet. Kind of cool. I am going to actually undo this clever thickness setting that I had set up here. He's got it set to 24. We're going to bring it back down to 4, and we can put it back to 24 if we need to. Just so I can see what it looks like. Oh, yeah, yeah. So that looks like it'd be really dangerous to be inside of this room. So we would need something to catch the fire and redirect it, you know, so it doesn't come down here. But if you could look up and see, like, some kind of platform on the sides of it, maybe what we could do is something that's kind of sloped down, like a pipe, going down that way and going down that way to redirect the fire off to the sides and allow you to do maintenance on the machine from down here, which would be pretty cool. We could have like a ladder and all that kind of stuff, or a lift. Ooh, one thing that I've been thinking about doing for a while and never really had a good time to do it is, I think it's in City Props maybe, and you go to there's like a scissor lift table or something like that. Well, I'm probably gonna want this ladder, so I'm just gonna place that there so I don't have to go looking for it later. I'm probably gonna want this. Let's see, Gauss cans. I would like to have this somewhere, to be honest, just because it's like a little, very useful. Might do a locker in here or two, because you need to have tools. It might be a little tool locker. This might be something that's cool in there as part of the platform, but I will move on from there in a second. These containers and stuff like that. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, what I've been wanting to do for a while is use this like an elevator. like this. You know? Where like the ground looks like it should lift up, and we're gonna actually make this the floor. So like, put it into the ground, and maybe put a gate around it so you can see the scissor lift through it. You see what I mean? So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go back over here and grab a gate piece, which we have been using already. Actually, you know what would make a good frame to it? Let's use the other gate piece. Let's use the one that we were using down here. If I can get inside this little shield barrier, that would be great. And we will select that. There we go. I need to finish that badly. And also the underground. Yeah, we are getting really freaking close. We got 2 weeks. We need to playtest some more and everything. Oof. I am really going to look forward to playtesting it with everybody whenever we're at that stage. Let's see. Yeah, that's a good spot for it, to be honest. I might scale that to match that weld point, to be honest. Let's see. But I do want to bring the Y down. Let's see. We're going to bring this Y down a bit and then snap it to there again, so that we have a little bit of a barrier over there. And then we're going to go down on the Z location. Put it into the ground. Okay. And then what I would like to do, if this will look any good, let's put it again over here. But that might not look any good because now it's got like, you know, sort of like a repeated pattern here that looks a little odd. Might look better for this one to be wide and then that one to be over there. I'm not actually certain. That's not bad as a location. Let's see. And then we bring up the Z. And then we can maybe bring that one back down on the Z as well. Let's see. And maybe this is good. We will see. And I will check that. Okay. How about this one? Is this one at that same height? Nope, we'll go to the same height. Yeah, there we go. And then we put, let's, if I can undo that, yes, I'm gonna grab that and actually bring it down so we can hide the bottom, the wheels of the lift. And do a sort of maintenance area, which we might be able to do flood infested maintenance area, but we're gonna figure that out in a second. There we go. Now, if I had some bolt heads, I'd just stick a bolt head right there. There are some things that are like bolt, blah, I'm not sure how to, why that word's not coming out of my mouth. Bolt heads. Oh, congratulations, you've reached 100 messages today with Restream chat. Cool. What's left to do on this map? A bunch. Yeah, so this area needs to be done. This back wall can potentially just be solid concrete, and we can do a few things to make it look cool. This area needs to be all cleaned up, though. It needs to be copied over to there. We do need to do down here to finish this room up. This area, that water, you know, area might need to be adjusted somehow. Or like finished. I mean, that back wall looks terrible. There's nothing back there. Let's see. This room got copied over to here already by Ripshade, which worked out great. We might need to... I think this room is close enough to finish for now that it's good, but I'll probably want to do another pass on that as well. We need to add ice and snow everywhere if we're going to have them. Ripshade, hello sir, exactly. Welcome, Ripshade. I read what you said, and I recognized it was you, but I hadn't actually said anything. But what do you think about this, Ripshade? A little bit of a scissor lift here to lift us up into doing maintenance on the ship, and then we can fill it in with like crates and various things like that. Let me see about the textures, because if paint thick is the yellow, which I believe it is, then let's go with the same yellow we were doing everywhere else, for one thing, instead of the default. And then on top of that, what we can do is, well, maybe that's all it needs. But yeah, let's see. And then we can do some grime on this thing. This thing is completely clean. Did you want... Let's see, we can just do ice. There's icing. We're going to do frost. Where does the grime go? On this thing. Okay, so it finds the cracks. They sort of just like painted it into the cracks. which is pretty cool. The top is just covered in it, it looks like. Like, it's black, and then it's starting to get grime, and then it's like just solid gray. Look at that. Look at that grime layer. That is a difference of 0.1. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go to 0.9 because I like it in those cracks, but the extreme, like how extreme it was up here looked kind of weird. But anyway, we can also change the aluminum though to something else. Tiles, checker plate. Ooh, that looks good, actually. I kind of like that. It's a little bit off feeling. Like maybe I should rescale it so that the checker plate matches perfectly, and then rescale these gates so that they match the tile, you know, the new size. You know what I mean? What do you guys think? Let's see. Okay, this one's already set to the right scale, so let me just scale this to fit the checker plate, and then we'll see how that looks. Okay, so rescaling it to fix the checker plate, fit the checker plate over here, is not working over there. Which is a little weird. It's just not wrapped very well. For this kind of thing, anyway. It's not designed for this. It's just not centered. That's a little lame, but we can try other options. Let's see. For example, UNSC. Let's see. Where is it? Metal corrugated? We can try that. Actually, that doesn't look bad at all. Doesn't feel like what it is, though. You know what I mean? Oh, you know what would be a good one? If we just find that one that's got the, you know, the triangles. Metal galvanized. Not bad, but also not properly centered for what we're doing. Metal grating. Not bad, but feels more like something that would be more the permanent part, where those fences are, you know, is what that would be. This is what I was thinking of. One of these just hash mark ones. You know what I mean? Metal grating 2. Metal hex. We're already using that elsewhere. Metal panel. Ooh, that would be good. Ooh, wait, is that one centered? Hold on. Yes, yes it is. If I scale this way and match it up with that line, it would be very square. What do you guys think? If I bring down the size on the X till it matches with that line on the right. What about that? As the scissor lift that's built into the floor here. Actually, you know what would be cool? Yeah, we should... I think I like this. I like the idea of doing this one. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to... You see those poles there are coming up from down here, right? And then sort of clipping into the wall. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a machine there. Let's see. Let's see. Is this what you were thinking about, Ripshade, whenever you were like sort of envisioning this room as well? Let's see. This is a good machine that's nice and wide and designed to be sort of straight. It's an AC unit, but that's okay. We don't need to be what it is. You know what I mean? Let me go over and try... Boom, boom. Let's go with that being on the wall. And the bolted to the wall looking good. Okay, and then what it means is that these black lines are now going up into it, so whenever you look at it, right, it looks like they're pipes going into that machine, and it maybe is what's controlling the hydraulics of the lift. That is also blocking the lift. I just realized it would just come straight up and hit this thing. So we'd have to make it a little bit thinner. But yes, this is, I think, maybe what we want to do. Let me bring it in so it's nice and thin. And we can put something underneath it or sink it into the ground a bit with the Z-axis. Have that little pipe there just barely not go into the ground. And that'll be a good height for it. It has a caution. It now has a little... Oh, good. The grenades don't even sink in there. That's good. Yeah, look at that. Won't even annoy people. I like that. Now, as an added bonus, I'm going to try growing it vertically and see what this would look like taller. It doesn't look bad, to be honest. And now this looks like a sliding door. You know what I mean? Like a maintenance hatch kind of sliding door piece instead of like a vent. Because it's supposed to be an AC, and those are just the, you know, those are just the baffles and the vent. You know what I mean? But if we bring it up like this, it looks like a shutter door. Like it would slide up. You know what I mean? And I like that a lot. Ooh, it's getting a little bit weird over here, though. We would have to, for that pipe to look correctly rounded. We can bring it down a bit and maybe make it a little bit wider just to make that pipe look right. And then snap it in over here into, yeah, that'll work right there. Okay. What do you think of that? Ah, it's clipping too much over here. Okay, let's see. This way until it touches the wall. Z until it's no longer clipping into the fence. Let's see. Making it too wider was maybe a bad idea. Because now it's not lining up. Okay, let's undo until we get our old one back. And then delete this one. Ooh, I deleted something else. And get our old one back. I like the old one more. Okay, and then this will be a cool place to actually put a ladder, I think. If we line it up with the middle here, if this is, call me crazy, but I was just thinking that if we line it up, ooh, that's a good spot. But we're gonna do it with the other end, right there in the middle. To line it up there as if these like handles are somehow connected to how that thing will slide down, and then it'll be like a good little connection point for it to climb up. I don't know. Maybe that's dumb. Maybe that's crazy. You guys can let me know. That might be a bad spot for it, but we'll go forward with it for now, and we'll figure out how it looks in the end. And then I want to put into this wall. I want to put these into this wall, like maybe right here. Since there's this, like, you know, solid spot right here for you to stand at. Like, maybe the wall won't be this at all, you know what I mean? It won't be a giant block. Or if it is, it might be a giant block that's a little bit thinner than the others. Bring it to maybe 3 instead of 4. And then this piece can come down until it touches the ground properly. Yeah, it looks okay. I don't like that sinking into that frame piece. So what I might do is put this one at the back end. Like right there. Is that sinking in over here now? A little bit. Like right here, maybe, and then fix in that hole. Like fill in that hole, and put something else right here. Like another computer. Hey, question. Are Ty and Tasmanian Tiger games any good? Oh, Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. I actually don't know. I have no idea. They might be good. I've definitely heard of them before, and that's, you know, something. You know? Let's see. Damn, yeah, exactly. Who knows? If I can't answer your question, then how could you ever possibly know whenever it comes to a game? Right? I'm just kidding. I think that you could tell me, though, once you find out, if you try it. Because I have never played it. But if anyone else in chat has, let me know. Or let us know. I kind of like the idea. I'm gonna move this over. Yeah, and then like I said before, I'm gonna make this like feed down into pipes. They're platformers, and I've never played them, but look cool. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What is this? Window facade? Oh, I like the window facade. Everyone I've asked hasn't heard of them. I have heard of them. I remember whenever they were advertised. It was a while ago, actually, I think. But yeah, I just don't. I just haven't played them. So at least I got that going for me. I do know what it is. You know. Let's see, okay. This may be silly, but I was just thinking about doing this because I thought it would look cool. And it definitely does look pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Okay, and then let's see, 16 for both 1 and 2 remastered. Interesting. If it was popular enough to get a remaster, then maybe it is really good. You know what I mean? But, you know, I think there's some Barbie games that got remasters, so maybe not. Oh, and there was that SpongeBob game that you were telling me about. Just kidding. Let's see. So the point is, redirect them and have it go that way. 50 off sale, nice. Okay. Where's that weird Z one? This one, yes. This is probably actually the one I want to do. Because I think this one might be cool. No, it's going the wrong direction. I do still think it would be cool to put it here. To have it come down, go into the wall, go out, and then down into the pit. But I'm not 100% certain about that. What do you guys think? Not totally sold on it. You level up to level 2. 16 on Xbox weekly deals. Nice, nice. The music had stopped. I got it though. Let's see, 50 off sale. Cool. You know what's gonna be funny though? So like, if Microsoft... Okay, so Microsoft didn't have Halo at the event thing, right? And then they're having this kind of weird stuff going on. You don't suspect that... Okay. This may be weird. But, you know, Phil Spencer said if they lose their way with Halo, they lose their way with Xbox, right? Right? Those were his words. You don't suppose... I don't know if you guys believe in, like, you know, curses and whatnot, but you don't suppose he set himself up to where now he can't go away from Halo or else he's fucked. Because in the same weekend that he just did this, where he didn't have him in the show, at that exact same weekend, Xbox got postponed on their purchase, right? Like they can't buy the you know, Blizzard. The Blizzard acquisition was frozen or whatever, yeah, at the exact same time. Excuse me, I can knock another 5 off if needed. I see the pound sign doesn't work on Kick. Interesting. That is very strange. So I don't know if you guys believe in like that sort of thing, but I don't ascribe to it. But I like to think about it. It's interesting to think about, even if I don't believe in it, you know? To just go, huh. He kind of screwed the pooch on it a minute ago, and then now it's almost like he's getting his comeuppance there. Not necessarily him specifically, but just like in general. It's like, we all expected it to be there. Why wasn't it there? And then this, you know? This temporary restraint is a good thing for them. Restraint is in like not being at the events. Yeah, probably. That's probably true. Or this temporary restraint in the court case. Gets the deal finished sooner. Oh, okay. I see. Let's see, by approximately 2 months. Nice. Okay, well, maybe it's the opposite. Maybe they're doing it because they knew that they could get away with it because they're about to get the purchase done. I'm not exactly sure what I am doing right this second. I am kind of just going with where my gut is leading me here, in case anyone's wondering. Like, this is court dates end of the month on Thursday, it's 22nd. Okay, okay. I don't know if you guys noticed the like what I'm doing with this thing is like I'm kind of just like going with my gut and just like building a thing. I have no specific vision except for that I wanted the launch pad thing to be involved. And for some reason this is not welding to anything over here. Okay, now it is. So I might be getting that bug again. What? Did the music just stop again? Like, I don't understand. This time it stopped because it got to the end of the playlist and it didn't loop even though I told it to loop. Loop playlist. Thank you. Click that again. Court dates end of this month. Let's see, this is also what Microsoft predicted would happen. Oh, okay. So they kind of knew this was going to happen? Okay. Why do we have this thing getting thinner right here? This is kind of annoying. Okay. I'm going to do this way. So I don't have to do it that way. Go at the X. There we go. And then... Actually, why is this not up against there? There we go. And then we're going to go... I think this is with a 90 degree, but I'm not 100% certain. So I think it could be... Let's see. Starting to get light out. Really? This theme always reminds me of Fable. Like this version of this theme. So what would be cool here is if this is actually a way out whenever the, like a path down into this pit here, whenever we do the big team battle. But we can put a little hatch there that closes. You know what I mean? And so I just need to find a good hatch that fits that exact size. And then looking up, as long as you can't get out through there, that's fine. I might put glass or I might put a team blocker so that you can't like grapple shot through there. But I can delete the team blocker whenever it becomes big team battle. So yeah, turning from pitch black to a slight blue now. Nice. And now that size actually fits perfectly with the slope here, so... Ripshade, what do you think about this? This seems a little bit odd. It wasn't exactly what I was envisioning originally. It kind of just happened over time. Not even 3 p.m. yet. Okay, so this would probably be... You'd want to be able to put out the fires. This wasn't what either of us, I think, envisioned. Exactly. I was like, yeah, maybe we could refuel the jet and blah, blah, blah. But I have since forgotten all of what we talked about. So I was trying to figure out a way to incorporate what we were doing, what we had talked about, and I think it's pretty good. That would be so you can quickly put out fires over here if a fire breaks out. The grating, of course, would make fuel and things like that fall down there, so it wouldn't spill out into this area. Let's see, not even 3 a.m. yet. That is strange, actually. So we'd probably want something to refuel it, though. Let's see. Let's see. I think there is in UNSC, or in Destructibles. In Destructibles, there is a gas, destructible monitor, electrical box, framed pictures, fuel canister, fuel station. Right. So this is like, could put this somewhere back here. Okay, well, 2:45, that means cookies and tea time. Alright. Yeah, cookies and tea would be pretty nice right now. Let's see. Let's go here. Let's see if that looks any good. And then we were talking about crates, and some crates can actually provide some cover on the front here, and that's what I was thinking. We can do, see, oxygen tank. Will that actually explode, by the way? Since it's indestructibles, I wonder if it will. I've got to test that before we go. Like, if it's an explosive that's in there. Being as it's indestructibles, I would assume it would. I'm not seeing it explode, so I guess not. Is it set to... Oh, it's set to static. Dynamic. Okay. Why did it turn around? What was that? Nice. Okay, so that's kind of cool. Let's turn it around, though, because for some reason it rotated on me. Okay. That is weird. I don't know if I like this object. Look at this. We've got no polygons there. The canister explodes and then it leaves behind a empty polygon. That's really weird. An empty space. It's very strange. But let's go color it. Let's see. I might set it back to not off of dynamic, but we'll see. This area clearly should be UNSC green, I would say. This area, though, which is actually what color? What are we looking at here? Metal dark. Okay, it's all that. Okay. It's actually the screen is included in this. That's really weird. Well, anyway, that one I will do. I can go with black and then set it to a very slightly, let's see, lighter than that. We'll go 0.8. Scale it back and let it retain some of its undervalue. Let's see, and then the trim. We need to either do red or yellow for the fact that this is flammable. And it's on the red side base, so, you know, not bad. If we do the same thing on the other side, or put some other piece here. It's gotta be something explosive if it's going to be, it's gonna be something, you know, that actually does damage to people, so. I don't know about that. Looks a little wonky. Oh, you know what we can do, actually? I think that if this was 0.8... No, that's too weird. We just need grime on it. More grime, more scratches. That might unify that color and look. Did the grime disappear? No, it's there. It definitely didn't get stronger though. There we go. Let's see. Okay, and then this is we can look at this one's pieces. Let's see. What is the rubber here? Is that? Yeah, it's that piece. Okay. So I'm thinking we can go for some green and we put some yellow on this thing. In fact, if we can get that, yeah, I'm thinking that could be where we're going with this. It's gotta turn that off, but we can put like a 0 here, make this one a little bit shiny. I don't know, you tell me if this is terrible, but this is what I'm thinking. Go to black here, and then we're going to put it as 0.6. Why are the kids screaming in the other room? They're like going crazy like howler monkeys. You shall return. Okay, sounds good. Here we go. These colors are all wrong. I don't like any of this. Okay. Let's go a little bit more. Actually, you know what? Let's just bring this back to its normal gray, and then go back with the. I wonder if this one would actually look better, like this. Oh, and we can turn this back to source value. Let's see now. I might like this more, I think. That looks better over there, but of course this red looks really, really red and terrible. Let's see. A deeper red, maybe. It's too... I don't know. It's too much. There'd be like a red sticker on this thing. It wouldn't be the entire thing. It would be more of a... probably be some kind of like color to signify exactly what fuel is in it, and then there would be a sticker on it that had the warning. Is there a sticker on this thing? Jeez. I guess I could use a decal, but without any flat space on this thing, it's gonna be pain. Maybe I could put it up there. But I'm definitely gonna want to go with some kind of color that's gonna warn you it might explode. So maybe orange is what we're looking for. Let's see. Like a deep orange, not like a yellow. That looks pretty good. And then we could get a decal, which is its own section. Decals. And we can go to, I think there's like a flammable handheld warning, stripe tape, security, falling hazard, high voltage, fire risk. Danger, risk of fire, please take care. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Aw, they don't have a snapping point on the screen? That's unfortunate. This screen is actually pretty cool. You could clip the rest of this into a wall and get this really nice shape on this screen, into your map. I would actually highly advise anyone who wants to try that to do so, because that looks like it's a really cool one. Let's see. Let's make it flat with the screen. There we go. And then we can further scale it up so that it's more visible. And then go with our location point here. Let's see, we're going to add 0.05 to here. Danger, risk of fire, please take care. That way, you know that this thing could explode. Oh, we're not in the play mode, of course I can't kill it. Okay, let's see. Okay. That's on the lift. I might need to put this into the wall somewhere. I was considering, like, the lift needs to have clearance. It actually can't lift up all the way to the vehicle now because of these pipes. So there are things that just don't make sense about this, and I might need to completely redesign it. What do you guys think? Because I was thinking about potentially changing it how it looks. And the way the lift is right now, it's like I was saying, like, how do you reach the top? You know what I mean? How do you actually lift up and be able to do maintenance? It doesn't make sense. So, if instead of doing it the way we currently are doing it, we go like this, right? And we make it thinner this way. We change up its sort of textures and stuff like that, so it makes sense. But if we make it thin enough that it could theoretically rise up between these pipes, these vents, right? Then we could imply that it can go all the way up to the top by simply putting it down there and then allowing you to see the thing. That means we could have the same kind of grading on both sides instead of having it be an L shape like that. And we could have a different kind of like pathway in the front that looks like a door frame. It means that we could, do a lot of different things like that. What do you guys think? I'm thinking I like this idea personally. Did I just select the actual fire? Yeah, I think so. Okay, I'm going to leave those as a prefab so that I can get those in there. But yeah, this texture, metal panel gray no longer is lining up. Metal tread. Oh, that looks good. That looks really good. I don't hate that at all. Let's see, let's go up to the X. Size. If you go up with the X or down with the X as a move. Not especially quickly in any direction, but yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah, okay. I like that. Let's do that. And we can do it in such a way What might be interesting is making it to where there's like a machine here and sort of like an entrance around it on each side. And that way we can actually make it wider to one side than it is to the other. And have the jet be not centered in the entire thing, but just be centered to this area, you know what I mean? And then we could put like a tools and, you know, equipment over there and imply that's used for maintenance and everything like that. You know what I mean? Let's see where that would land if we ended up doing that. That would land like this, so then the machine would be there, the pipes would be hidden inside the machine, and they could potentially be part of the machine. If we used something like this, then we could do like that, and like line it up, but we'd probably use a different machine if that's the case. Yeah. I'm going to do what I usually do, where I make something disappear by adding, let's say, 40 to it. So we'll go to 59 and just boom. Now I can get it back if I need to by coming up here and grabbing it and bringing it back down. Back to its original position. And I might do that with all of these pieces, just because if I, you know, completely hate where we're going with this, then... Let's see, we don't want them all to have the exact same value. So if we add 40 to this, it'll be 68. And then we can come up here and grab the this thing and add it to that prefab, so we'd be able to drop it all back down into the floor again. But I do think that this is going to be a better option. This piece I'm just going to pull out. Ooh, why did the decal move so much? I don't like that at all. Oh well. Let's see. Okay, so we got that. Let's see. Would it be better... Okay. This is where I would like... If Ripshade, if you're in the chat, I need your input on this. Okay? If you're in the chat, I definitely need your input. Do you want it to be like this, where you have to round the corner to see the area, right? But then it's maybe in line with over here, so you can get a good view at it, right? Or... And if so, what I mean by this is, make it go this way, not all the way up there, but like to the foot of this, you know? Like line up here maybe, with this cube, here, to where it's closer over here, and you have to like come down, and someone could be like right behind that corner. So you might like be like doing this, and then they'd be able to get a drop on you immediately as you get to the bottom, as a stealth thing. But then, like, you could, like, ninja them, you know what I mean? Like, you could do a bunch of stuff where you, like, and then, like, kind of get the jump on them. Or, do you think I should extend it this way so that it's actually in line with the door? And that someone could theoretically use that area as a way of firefighting someone in this doorway without being, like, out in the open. I think that's weaker, to be honest. I think I like the idea of it being, like, more over there. So I think that might be the way... But you'd have to let me know what you think. Because also if we stretch it this way, we could theoretically make it look like it links into more maintenance area over here and actually put some underneath these. Where we don't even have to actually make it a path you can walk in later with the Big Team Battle version, but we can make it look like it could. You know what I mean? I don't think Ripshade is in here because he's not replying, but if he was, that would be fantastic. Let's see, we're going to put this back to 4, and we're going to go to bring this way. So right now it's just like snaps to there. I think that what we want to do is actually flip this around and use the X, bring the X to 15 and see where that lines up. Yeah, I was thinking it would line up pretty nicely. And then we can just bring it back up. There we go, 15.2. And then we can just bring this back to here and snap it to there. Or actually, I think the best option would be to snap it there. I know it's going to create a bunch of Z fighting right away, but we can just, we can actually add to the X-axis to there. And it looks like to the Y we can bring it to 88. There we go. And that way, this wall is visible here, and there's no Z fighting. And this wall is continuous over to here with no Z fighting there, so that's good. And it's pretty close to exact, you know, to how it was before. And this would mean that we could put something like a locker area over here with maintenance, and like you put this wall over here instead of where we had it before. Might be kind of cool. On the outside, it'll look like this, which is kind of cool. Well, it's a little flat, but it, you know, it'll look like from a distance you'll see the ventilation in the top, which might be pretty cool. Might also be cool like this instead. I've done this elsewhere where I grew it exponentially and flattened it this way to where it became an interesting like wall pattern on both sides like that. And it was it's pretty cool, and I might do that. Let's see, what's this one's height? 7.2. This one should be, wait, was that right? 7.2. That's really thick. Yeah, no, that's right. Okay. And then the other values, 23.64 and 17.64. 17.64 and 23.64. There we go. And then we can snap that in there. Actually have this over here, which might be even cooler. So, let's see. Actually, this area could be probably theoretically just as tall as that, so then this area would probably want to be more like that anyway. Yeah. And I could grab this, 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 prefab them all, and grab them and start moving them on the x-axis to get this one out of the wall. Or not entirely out of the wall, but just out of the wall enough to look right. And I would bring it over here, and then I could bring this over here this way. There we go, a little closer, and eventually seal that hole up. Figure out exactly a positioning, like a perfect positioning to fill that hole up, basically. That's what I'm going for. I would also like to, actually, I think there's a floor piece. I think it's going to scale the correct. Yeah, it is. Okay. So I want to bring this Z up, actually, to probably 6. Yeah, that's right. Perfect. To where it lines up with the way that the vent pipe goes. And what we can do is put a dividing like column here, is what I was thinking, like a column right in the middle here, possibly with these at the bottom, at the base, and have this on connected to it. And that will divide this section from, like this section here from that section with a little column that you can go around to like fight things with, or whatever. It might even connect to this machine, but like sort of like up and to the side, you know what I mean? Something like that for this lift. But then the lift will go all the way up to the actual jet. And it'll imply that it can go all the way up to the jet anyway, because it'll be positioned just in the middle here. And yeah. Does this look too stretched out over here? You can't really tell if that's pipe. It just looks like trim at this scale. So I think it's not too bad, but we need to definitely clean it up a bit. Let's see. This one needs to go on the Y. It needs to go all the way to that wall. So good. Okay. Goes so hard. Okay, let's see. Alright, so now we want those grating back, those gates back. Let's get some more of these gates back. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. But, I mean, I guess it is. Because I can just delete the rest of this. This one, and this one. Let's copy these down here. Oop, don't put them in the ground. Let's put them up here. Okay, now we can put these down here and try to actually make them match. And actually, I was thinking about making this floor lower. I might do that. Is it going a little bit on both sides? It sure is. Da-dun. Da-da-dun. Exactly, saucy situation, exactly. Are you jamming out to the song? Because I agree. It's so good. Ba-dun. Ba-da-dun. Da, da. Man, it's so perfect. Let's see. Okay. And then we can move this over here. Did I get that right? Looks like the height is wrong. Maybe not. It definitely needs to go down lower though. There we go. That's more correct. How does that look over here then? Odd. It looks very odd. Very ood. They're also weirdly, like, the pipe is on opposite sides, which might be a little weird. And I think there's a way to fix that. And that is by taking this one, 860, replacing it by 1.95, and then going here, and pasting it in, and now replacing this one, the newly upgraded version. And then we've got the matching on both sides. And I could flip it around and maybe put that pipe on the opposite side if it ends up looking better over there, but yeah. I also was wondering if I shouldn't flip this around, because then I have the gate there. Nah, I think this is good. I think I'm gonna make this shorter. This is gonna be the one that's at 3, so that you can see the gate there, kind of like that. That means this will be a little bit further away from the wall, and I will want to put something down there to, like, sort of seal it in. But yeah. You know what might be cool, actually? Yeah, I think I know exactly what I'm going to do here. What if... So what if we get something like this? Right? And we go like this. We go like this. And we put this up here. And we make it... match. Come on, where's my weld point? Is it snapping to literally anything, or is it doing that annoying snapping bug? I think it was doing the snapping bug. Let's see. Yep, now it's working. Where's the midpoint snap there? I cannot find it. There we go. That's a good one. Okay, and then we'll go over with the X to bring it the right distance out so it doesn't quite clip into that, and then we'll bring this way. I was just thinking if we could do something involving this, and let's do that a little better. That matches the angle a little better. Okay. Alright, just to have a little bit of that action going on, just to give it a little bit of a cool angle there. That may not be a good idea, or it might be the way we go. I don't know. We'll figure that out later, just to verify that that's the way we're doing it. Anyway, so now we need a machine here to hide these pipes so it doesn't look like a little cart. A little hand cart was stuck in there. We need to get... like I said before, I'll try this one, but I don't think this one's going to fit. What actually might be interesting is, what does this look like when you stretch it this way? Because this might be a pretty interesting little shape. And it's got those really tall bolt spots now. You see that? Those really tall slopes. That's what you would actually do on the ground if you were dealing with this kind of thing. So, I don't hate it. Yes. This is one of the bases, I think, right? Or is this the road? This has got to be. Oh, this is the road. Yes. Nice. So good. Okay, okay. Let's do this, that. Okay. I'm going to bring this down. Nope, that's not what I want to do. That was the vertical location. I meant to do the Z on the scale. Let's see. Let's go to Z on the scale. Boom. Hello there, Governor. What do you think about this nonsense I'm doing with this cave thing? I kind of widened it toward the staircase a bit. I feel like it kind of matches the shape of the ground a little better. And also I was thinking that now it's like if you come down here and you're too uncareful, then someone could be hiding right here and could just backsmack you really quick, who's trying to defend their base. It also means that from here, you can kind of see in through the window. Over here, it was stopping here before, but from over here, you kind of see into the window and attack the base from over here, which means you could theoretically be attacking the base and go, okay, dive back here, get behind cover, let your shields recover, and then you might get grenaded to death. But if you don't, then you can come out here and start, like, you know, doing over there. I thought about extending it that way instead, but then after looking at it, I was like, I didn't like the idea of this door being right across from something, and I liked the idea of this area being right across from an extended portion over there. You see what I mean? So, like, I was like, yeah, I think we want to extend it this way. I might even clip the corner, like have it go and then like sort of diagonal and then come that way, but I don't know. This is pretty good. I'm planning on putting a column here attached to this machine. And this machine may or may not be the final machine that goes here, but I'm thinking what I'm thinking about right now is moving this this way until it's there, and then scaling it down a little bit further, like that, so that I know the length for this, 14.8. So 14.8, and there we go, and then we can go, nope, not that way, this way, right up against there. Garage let's see, ooh, that is nice. Garage maybe where the car's parked to unload or something, yeah. Let's see, I agree. Like maybe a spot right there just wide enough for a vehicle, that'd be cool. And I was thinking about, so I've got this scissor lift, right here, which implies that this machine is sort of part of the scissor lift or whatever. But anyway, is what I was thinking. That scissor lift can lift to get you access to the bottom of the, you know, the launch site of the sabers, which we were talking about for the big team battle. And I was like, what if I made the saber actually visible from beneath? That stuff is not going to be there. That's the scissor lift I used to have here, and I was just keeping it around in case I wanted to keep it. But anyway, in case I wanted to bring it back down. But yeah, so like I was thinking, what if you could actually see the you know, the saber from underneath, and then the launch. These are like launch tubes to like protect the workers here from the fire that come out of the actual exhaust. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't know if you like it or not, but this is actually an AC that I'm currently experimenting with stretching very heavily in a weird direction, where actually that pipe becomes part of it over there. I kind of like that, with an extra pipe added right there because of it. But I don't know if the stretching is too much. Like all this stuff is getting really, really flat, and I don't know if it's too much. Like this looks cool, and I love the way the bolts look, the bolt sections look. Caution is a little stretched vertically. I don't know if it's too much. Might be too much. That is cool. Gamer, I return. Nice. So yeah, this is definitely stretched way too much. I think that this would be fine as like a buffer for like a bumper, so that vehicles don't damage it whenever they hit it. Except that it comes over here, turns and goes up and becomes clearly a pipe that is then also stretched vertically right here. You know what I mean? Like this section looks fine. That pipe looks fine. That gives it away. And then we've got this pipe here, which is becoming something cool, but I don't know. I think I would need to bring this down a bit and not make it so heavily stretched if I'm going to do this one. I could theoretically still raise it up and do that. What? There we go. And keep that pipe there. And that might work. And then I put it on top of like a concrete block or something to make the bolts look like they're bolting into something. Or another machine. Ooh, what did I just hit invisible? Oh yeah, and I've got this, which is a flammable, like, okay. Hold down the back. Whoa, where did it go? I hope that's not completely disappeared. Where did it go? Oh my god, it had an arrow pointing back really far. There it is. Anyway, it's destructible and it explodes, and it's a refueling station. It's really cool looking, but like for some reason it's very confused. It's very, very confused. And I added this decal to it. I think whenever I set it to a prefab, but I don't know what I selected first as the first object in the prefab. And that will sometimes, oh, you know what, it was the explosive thing. Yeah, that will sometimes mess it up. So let me, I noticed that prefabs are kind of iffy whenever they're the main thing in a, what do you call it? I mean, dynamic objects are, whenever they're the first thing, the main thing in the prefab, it's weird. Like now it's the secondary thing, so it may not have the same trouble. Yeah, whenever I move it, it's not messing up. Whenever I bring it down to the ground, it's not messing up. Whenever I hold down back, is it disappearing and reappearing in the same spot? I'm about to read what y'all are saying. It is, except for it's way lower. Everything's correct except for that its Z coordinate is ridiculously low. Very strange. So let's bring this back down, and we just will move it without it becoming a prefab, without setting it to a prefab. But anyway, it says danger, risk of fire, please take care. Maybe make that section caged and have a door to the front with maybe a back access route. I hear me when no nuggets. What? You hear yourself whenever there are no nuggets? I don't understand. Yeah. Oh, well, I let it go and it dropped into the ground just now. That is ridiculously weird. I don't understand it. No clue. No clue at all. Also, did this somehow get rotated one more tick in the wrong direction? There we go. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, baby crying. Oh, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Yes, the baby cried. It was like you when you didn't have enough chicken nuggets. Thoughts on what I said? Yes, so maybe that section caged and have a door to the front with maybe a back access route. So you're saying, like, cage this area off with a single door somewhere, possibly here, and then maybe have a back access route leading through here over to where we were talking about deleting this wall and putting a back access route earlier. We could maybe link it together. I'm not hating that. And maybe even link those two together to where they're back access route that loops around to each other. Could be good. Could be good. Is that a cat eating chicken nuggets? How did you get that? That shouldn't exist. I thought that we prevented that from happening. Let's see. That's amazing. That's an amazing emoji. I thought that was illegal, though. I thought it was an illegal emoji. No, I'm kidding. I didn't sound like I blocked it or anything. I just meant, like, in general, humanity. I thought humanity banned that. Such a brilliant emoji. Let's see. Let's see. No, just cage the area with a saber, but leave the one side to the right open. But you can walk around the back of the cage. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Yes, yes, yes. I think I know what you're talking about. You mean like, okay, here, I'll just drop a block in. I'll just block it out. Are you saying this is actually what I was thinking too. So if this is what you're thinking, what you're saying, then I think we were in the same mind. I had a mind to put something here like this, essentially column, kind of like this, not exactly, but here, I'll flip it over this way so I can scale it properly over here. Essentially something like this. So like there'd be an entrance exit here, go around here, but I was thinking a cage for the or something to where like maybe you could jump over it, but not like, but the point is you can see in there. I went to where you could see in there, you could throw grenades in there. I was actually thinking, okay, that'd be more specific. I was thinking a column here. That's what I was thinking. And then I was thinking next to it a machine on a block that represents the lift, right? Let me scale it out. This is basically what I was just doing, and had you not shown up, this is what I would end up having to show you, and then we could see what you were thinking, or what you thought of it. I was thinking this in the end as sort of like the shape of it, and so you could theoretically jump over this, or even use it as a height advantage, but then like it wraps around here, and I was going to put this fire hydrant on the post. so that you could like put out fires. But anyway, what do you say? Okay, let's see. See in it. Okay, let me read that. Rip Twitch, and then Ripshade said, "See in it, but the one side to the right is left open. You leveled up to level 1. Oh, cool. What's up? What? Get her? What? Oh, you're right. It is getting to be dinner time. Actually, it's getting to be well past dinner time. We need to do dinner. Aaron, what do you mean? Oh, Twitch is apparently doing more nonsense. Okay, let's see. Self-explanatory. Is it self-explanatory? Okay. I am going... Don't worry, I'm getting off soon. I am going to get off soon. Let's see. For the dinner. For chicken nuggies. No, I don't know. We might make... Actually, we have frozen chicken nuggets. We might make some for the kids. But I'm making barbecue chicken. It's gonna be cool. But anyway, this is what I was sort of trying to work on right now. Let me know what you think now that you've seen it. As a sort of block out. Yeah, Twitch being the big poo-poo. Yeah. Yeah. Just like, you know, something smells stinking with, you know? Sorry, you just reminded me of what... For a second, you said being the big poo-poo. It made me think of Jar Jar Binks. And big poodoo, which is what they say. I was just looking at this and thinking how cool of a support structure it would be if you hid the wheels inside of the wall or whatever and use this as a frame. It's even got like cross bracing. Like what if you put this in like a... This is a terrible place to use this as an example because it's at an angle, so I'm gonna have to put it at an angle. But like suppose you like hid the wheels, right? And you just bring it out, sort of just make it a cross brace. Put the other wheels inside of something else. Yeah, I know, I'm distracting myself, aren't I? I'm doing that thing I do sometimes where I find a cool piece and I just go on a weird little binge about that one piece. But check this out. Look at that. And I'm not even doing it scaling to the left and right. We can make it wider and cooler. But yeah. You could just like really go to town with this. Like, look at that. I mean, it's terribly sticking out. There's a bad place for it, but you see what I mean. You see what I mean. Look at that. It's a really cool looking support strut. You know what I mean? Anyway, what are y'all saying? Yeah, Twitch is being the poo-poo. Yeah. Mesa in big doo-doo this time. Misa in big doo-doo this time. Yeah, Twitch is in big doo-doo this time. Again. Ripshade is not replying to my little block out that I just threw together really quick to ask him what he thinks. Did he disappear? Did he go off to look at Twitch news? He might have gone off to look at Twitch news. In which case, he's gone. I was thinking we could actually prevent you from being right around the corner with these, which would be good. I think if we had something like this, then you could be like right there, but it forced you to be poking out a little bit more. So like if I clip the corner, you see that? Then like you'll be able to see around the corner just a little bit. You see that? Like right there. You can kind of see around the corner and they're forced to stand a little ways away. So it will be a little bit obvious, which means if you wanted to hide back here to surprise someone, you'd be wrapped around here. And then that means they have a little bit more of a run. Hello, Mrs. Willforge. Oh, he said hello, Mrs. Willforge. So basically they'd have to hide a little farther back, you see what I mean? But that's just what I was thinking. If you're saying gate, right, we can do that. Let me see if I can find a better gate for that, though. I also like the idea of gates anyway, so even if we do what I'm saying, if we went up to... It's in fences or gates? Fences? Yeah, it's chain link fence. Okay. We could do something like this here, potentially, and this would also make it to where hiding behind here, people will be able to see you hiding behind there, you know? At least a little bit. Okay, let's see. What's going on here? Okay, yeah, that looks like it's low enough, I could be wrong. And then it would be like an actual like, gate to get in. You see what I mean? And they could gate it off, which makes sense for something they would want to be able to do. Ayo, how's it going? Let's see. Don't worry, Aaron. She did say hi back, but she doesn't like her voice to be on the chat, so she just smiled and nodded. I just didn't relay that back to you. He sent a sad face. Who is that? It looks like an actor like Christian Bale or something, but I don't know whose that is. There's an emoji. It's like an emoji of like a little tiny face, like she didn't say anything back. But yes, don't worry, she did hear you. Linus Tech Tips. That's Linus Tech Tips? Oh, okay. That is not an actor then. That is someone who only speaks the truth, right? I'm pretty sure, right? Linus Tech Tips is somebody who like talks about how good, you know, the tech is in the industry, right? Wilco Stinky. Am I on Kick? Yes, I am. I am on Kick. You see the little K? That's whenever someone sends something. It with the little chat over on the left. It's coming from Kick, and if it's the little YouTube emblem, it's coming from YouTube. Wilco Stinky, true. Nice. So let's see. Ripshade disappeared, so I don't know what he thinks about this. Now I think he hates it. He left because he doesn't like it. He doesn't like it at all. That's the only explanation. It's the only one. Okay, let's see. If I go this way, if I did do this thing here, which I might do, then I would want to make it thinner, and I would want to move it to the right, which I think it's going to scale. Wait, what? Can you not go? Oh, that's as thin as this gate can go? I love these dynamically scaling objects. Don't you guys love this? Like, that's just one fence piece, and you can just keep going, and it doesn't stretch anything because I made it dynamically scaling. It's so freaking awesome. But yeah. Let's see. I think I can... Can I make it shorter at least? No, I can't. But you can make it real tall. It's really nice. I love those things. These ones you can though. Like these corner pieces, you can make them shorter and taller. But yeah. Okay, let's see. Fences. Let's find a different fence then. There's the door. You know what I could do? Ah, why is the door so weird? It's like all freaking out. I could make it look like the door opens this way, right? And line it up like that, and it'll actually create a bit of a slope here around the corner, which I think would be pretty cool. You know what this needs to do? This needs to flip around, and the Z needs to go a little taller to poke out so that that bolt will be bolted to something. There we go. Alright, let's see now. So you can kind of get over here. You can get over it. The column, of course, is not finished in position, but we got this going. I feel like this thing needs to be better lined up. It's not actually lined up to... It's not snapped to anything. I don't like the way it was lined up. Okay, here we go. Nope. Nope, not there. Is that right? Well, I guess it's right. Only just noticed you're running 720p. Am I really? Am I streaming 720p? Hold on. My output's a lot higher than that. Don't see anything in here for my stream sections. Is that a thing that I need to set up in Restream? Yeah, 720p, 60 FPS. Okay, hold on. That might be a Restream thing. Restream. It's saying 1920 by 1080, 5784 kbps, and 60 FPS, 2-second keyframe interval, and it looks like it's supposed to be doing good, but I'm not actually certain. Is it on your end maybe? Maybe your end is saying we don't like you, and it's making you that's messing you up. Oh, did I grab that? Oh, I got rid of my chain link fence from above. Jeez. How could I do this to myself? Okay, hold on. Put this thing back. There we go. That'll be, let's see, I can't get Kick to load for some reason. Okay. I mean, that's okay because I do want some YouTube watch time too, so if you'd rather watch from YouTube, that's cool too. Eventually I'm going to set it to where it's going to send everything that's posted in Kick, it's going to send to YouTube chat, like the actual chat on YouTube, and then vice versa. But I just haven't set it up yet, so. But you can see whenever what people say, and they can see what you say, because they're all going to show up on the screen. So you'll still be able to chat with people who are on Kick right now, if you do. If you're on there. But that'll be your input resolution, not output. Oh, okay. Well, I know my screen resolution is set to good, you know, 1920 by 1080. So there's no way that's going wrong. That's different. And my monitor is set to it. So I'm not sure why my... Let's see. In OBS. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Input resolution, not output resolution is what you're saying. Okay, so if I go in here, I go to... Was it video section? Yeah, video's good. Look, here, I'll show you. Okay, I'm gonna move this over here. Infinite stream for a second. Not Halo Infinite, but Infinity stream. Video, look, right there. See? It should be right. Output is just, that's this stuff. That doesn't have the script. Stream, yeah, audio, all that stuff. But yeah, video is good. It's set to this. Yeah. So it should be working right. And if I go to the Halo Infinite and that's audio capture. Which is my, is it this? Right display capture? Yeah, I think that's it. Properties. Yeah, 1920 by 1080. Display, capture cursor. Force SDR. Is that standard resolution or what is that? Is that what I need to do? Is it this thing? Is this like forcing to maintain this? Is that what that's supposed to mean? Because I don't know what SDR stands for. Because if it is... No. Okay, then never mind. I have no what SDR stands for. I assume R stands for resolution. That would make sense to me, but aside from that, I don't know. But then over on Restream, it is saying I've got that resolution. I assume that's my output to you guys and my input. SDR is standard Dynamin range, 8-bit. Interesting. Dynamic. Okay. Dynamic range. Cool. So I'm seeing this here. I don't know if that's accurate to view on YouTube. Oh, cool. I didn't see that link. Keyframe interval recommended 2. What? Check your encoder settings. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Very interesting. It says I've been live for 43 minutes? That's not right at all. That seems weird. Okay, anyway, I don't know how to set it up. You let me know if you find it. If you find out what it is, though, what the solution is, because I don't know. Let me see if I can do my encoder though to match that. It said 2 output. Would that be the audio bit rate that it's talking about, or something like that? I don't know. Unique might know. Oh yeah, if Unique is still here. He might have seen us messing with settings and go, alright, I'm out of here. Because I know I would probably be like, okay, yeah, you guys do your settings, I am out of here myself, so. But, yeah, let's see, let's see. I can make this wider. We can figure out what to do here. No, that looks really bad. That's not what I'm doing. Let's see. I don't think I'm gonna do that either. Okay, so basically what I was thinking is I like the idea of this. Maybe you'd have to jump over here and we can close off this side over here. Might be interesting. But, yeah, I'm not sure. Otherwise, I want to fill in this area up here with something that, like, just team blockers or something to that effect. I'm thinking. Let's see. I really am curious to find out what Ripshade thinks about this, but he vanished on me. Let's see. I'm gonna grab an angle. Where's the angle that I had before. This one. This one will work just fine. We'll flip it over. Get it there. We will grab this. Nope. Where is it? Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then we can figure out how wide this piece is on the x-axis. Whatever that value is. I just sort of pulled that out of my ass earlier, I guess. But let's see. And then yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's gonna be in this restream settings. Then you said. Okay. Well, if we can figure that out, that would be great. I was just thinking about having something like this here as a support column, because I actually like that it's kind of protruding a little bit, because it indicates to someone coming down these stairs, a subtle indication you need to probably pay more attention to the side. You know what I mean? It's like that protruding right there helps subtly put a little attention here, so that you can pay attention to your window. Obviously that's where the enemies are, and that's where the flag is, that's where you're going. But it'll remind you, because of the way it kind of juts out and goes, whoa, hold on. It's like it's sticking its finger out, like going, hold on, pay attention over here. Yeah, it's gonna be in the restream settings. Okay, I thought that was a new message. Anyway, and then we got this gate, which looks cool, and because it's not rescaled, I could theoretically have that pivot into position till it close if we wanted to for some kind of script involving the big team battle to 4v4 mode, but I don't know if we're gonna need to do that or want to do that, so yeah. Okay, so the last thing that we were talking about, my ears aren't enjoying the static. Oh, you're getting the static again? Jeez. I hate that. I hate that it's doing that. Okay, here's the thing. This music from Lud and Schlatt actually have a link to it. They actually have a link to it on, where is it? Well, I'd have to go find it again, but there's a link that they had to the actual site where they can, where you can, no, what was it? It was either Audible or it was somewhere else. It was some website that you could just listen to it for free. And, like, I didn't need an account or anything like that. They just had to play, and I could loop it from there. So if it's YouTube that's causing the problem through the stream, then that might settle it. So I really hope that I really hope that the static will stop happening. I don't understand why it's happening. Match title, otherwise find window of same, yeah. So if I just do this again, it'll go back to probably having no static for a while, and then the static will come back again. So this is probably no static now, but apparently it'll come back eventually, because it seems to just be like on a timer where like every time it loads a new video it gets a little bit worse, or something. That's what it sounds like from what y'all are describing. I don't know for sure because I'm not hearing it at all on my end. Like you'd think I'd hear it in my headphones, but I can't. So that's kind of strange. Let's see, on the x-axis, I think I need it to be like that. Let's see, Will, you aren't on Twitch anymore, so you don't need specific windows. You know, that is true. I could just feed the entire thing now. That's a good point. Yeah, I could just do that. I could actually just go, mute this, desktop audio, and this one may not sound bad. MCC audio captures, mic auxiliary, yeah. So I've got my webcam, which is the microphone, and the desktop audio. Maybe this will fix it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. I need to get off. Yeah, good point. They're all ready to eat, and it's like, you know, 9:40. We've got to eat and go to bed. So got to get the kids to bed. So I think this looks really cool right now. You can see the I need to get that engine's exhaust out of there, or just make it to where, yeah, I might put like a roof there just to block that exhaust. But otherwise, this is pretty cool. And we got a little bit more done in here where I cleaned up these walls, started getting them almost done. I need to extend that over to this side to where we actually have our column sort of thing going up the middle like that. But over here, of course, and then some kind of tech down here. And then we got more flood guts everywhere and everything like that. So that was pretty good, pretty productive. I need to work a little bit faster though, because we've got 2 weeks left. Yeah, hopefully we'll make it. I know Unique has at least one in the contest, so at least one map in the contest already. So he's good to go. But we gotta catch up. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'll catch you guys next time. And let me go over to Restream to Kick and see if I've got enough people to raid someone. Let's see, we've got 7 viewers right now. That music also had static. Well, you aren't on Twitch anymore. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Okay. Well, if it doesn't have static now, it's finally fixed. I don't know if it was that specific window tracking thing was causing static because it was like desyncing. But anyway. Okay, I don't see anyone on. Show more, actually. Yeah, no, okay. So, this is what I'm saying. I don't see anyone on. And, we can browse. Find someone in Halo Infinite. Oh yeah, I gotta search for it, don't I? Because it's not popular enough. Let's see, Halo Infinite. There we go. And drop them into somebody. Where are we going? Where are we going? I think this is the Spying Ryan. Was that the guy we did last time? I almost feel like I recognize that image from last time, but he might... Wait, this guy's forging! I think? Is he forging? Hold on. Let's see. Oh, no, he's not. He's in a menu. Alright, well, let's see. You know... I know him. He follows me on Twitter. Oh, Raid Spying Ryan. Okay, cool. I will. Let's do that. Start watching? Okay. How do I raid him again? How do we do that again?
Stuff do they got?
Okay. Do I go to my own thing? I think I go to my own thing, don't I?
Just terrible.
Creator dashboard. I think I go to my own thing, don't I? Oh, whoop.
Terrible.
That's not good. How do I do that? I forgot how we did it. Edit host channel. And then we type him in. Right. Spying Ryan. There. Oh, that was him. Yes, there we go. Start host. There we go. You are hosting 7 viewers to Spying Ryan's channel. Have a look.
Get killed from
over
everywhere.
on YouTube, of course. I think I'm still streaming technically and everything.
That actually works. The alert worked as well. Will Forge with the host of 7 viewers. Welcome in, everybody. I see. I saw you on the Halo category there. You were making a 4v4 Halo map.
Yes, I am.
How'd that go?
Oh, it went pretty well.
How's that going? Welcome in, everybody. I'm Spying Ryan. Hey, I know you. I know that name. I know that name. Welcome in. Appreciate the follow. We're just trying out some team snipers here. Hey, and there's Mr. Greencastle as well to follow along. Thank you for that follow. Not sure why that alert didn't show up for you, but appreciate that. It's going great. We have 2 weeks till the Forge Hub contest.
Yep. All right. So that's that.
I'll have to check out the. I'll have to check out the VOD. Yeah, Kick has the VOD saved, don't they?
Hey, he's got 95
Thank you for the
followers.
follow, Will.
Fantastic. All right, I'm gonna catch you.
Just came in as well with no alert. That's the thing. Kick is like all over the place with its alerts.